Welcome to our College Briefing show, where we dive into the fascinating and sometimes surprising world of news that touches our lives in more ways than one. Today, we've got a mix of stories that span the realm of sports, science, and those heartwarming human interest pieces that remind us of the depth and breadth of our shared experiences. First up, in the world of college basketball, a legend has gracefully exited the court. Tara VanDerveer, Stanford's iconic women's basketball coach, has decided to hang up her whistle after an illustrious career. Not to be outdone in the realms of groundbreaking achievements, scientists in China have pushed the boundaries of medical science by transplanting a genetically edited pig's kidney into a human, marking a potential game-changer in the world of organ transplants. And if you thought your pet choice was unique, think again. Archaeologists have discovered that ancient human societies in South America might have preferred foxes as their animal companions, challenging our notions of domesticated pets. But that's not all. From the corridors of the UK's National Health Service to the University of Central Florida's campus, we're seeing important conversations and touching tributes. The NHS is re-evaluating medical interventions for young people questioning their gender identity, while UCF honors students who've passed away in a ceremony that brings the community together in remembrance. And for a bit of a quirky insight, Australians are making headlines as the second most promiscuous nation, though it seems they're engaging in less frequent intimate encounters than in the past. These stories, each unique in its context and implications, weave together a tapestry of human experience that spans the spectrum of life's challenges and triumphs. Whether it's breaking records in sports, pushing the boundaries of medical science, or uncovering the mysteries of ancient civilizations, these narratives remind us of the endless possibilities that arise from dedication, innovation, and the quest for knowledge. So, stay tuned for the detailed content on each of these stories. Please keep watching for more in-depth coverage. In a world where legends often grace the courts and laboratories, two remarkable figures have recently made headlines, leaving indelible marks on their respective fields. Tara VanDerveer, Stanford's iconic women's basketball coach, and Peter Higgs, the theoretical physicist renowned for his prediction of the Higgs boson, have both concluded significant chapters of their lives, leaving legacies that will inspire generations to come. Tara VanDerveer, known for her unparalleled success in college basketball, has decided to retire after an illustrious 38-season tenure at Stanford, as reported by the Washington Post. Under her guidance, Stanford's women's program flourished, achieving a remarkable 30-6 season and reaching the Sweet 16 before a loss to North Carolina State marked the end of an era. VanDerveer's coaching career wasn't just limited to collegiate success, she also led Team USA to a triumphant gold medal at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics with an unblemished 8-0 record. Her decision to retire follows a career that has not only redefined success in women's basketball but also paved the way for future coaches and players to dream big. CNN echoes the sentiment of loss and celebration in the sports world, highlighting VanDerveer's retirement after a 45-year coaching journey. With 1,216 career victories, she leaves behind a legacy as the winningest coach in college basketball history, a title that speaks volumes of her dedication, strategy, and influence. Her tenure at Stanford was decorated with 3 national championships and 5 National Coach of the Year awards, a testament to her prowess and leadership. Although VanDerveer's record is under threat by UConn women's coach Gino Auriemma, her impact on the game and her players is immeasurable and irreplaceable. Stanford plans to continue benefiting from her wisdom in an advisory capacity, while associate head coach Kate Pay is in talks to take over the reins. In another realm of achievement and discovery, the Sydney Morning Herald mourns the loss of Peter Higgs, the physicist whose work on the Higgs boson earned him a share of the 2013 Nobel Prize in Physics. Higgs, who passed away at the age of 94, was a pivotal figure in theoretical physics, having predicted the existence of the Higgs boson in 1964. This elusive particle, often dubbed the God particle, plays a critical role in giving mass to other particles and confirms the standard model of particle physics. Higgs's dedication to understanding the universe's fundamental aspects led to the eventual detection of the Higgs boson by scientists at CERN in 2012, a discovery that confirmed decades of theoretical work and opened new avenues for scientific exploration. Despite his monumental achievements, Higgs was known for his modesty and preference for a life away from the limelight. He often expressed discomfort with the fame that accompanied his discoveries, advocating for the term scalar boson over the more sensational God particle. Higgs's humility and dedication to his work made him a unique figure in the scientific community, respected not just for his intellect but also for his character. As these two giants in their respective fields step back, the world reflects on the impact of their careers. Tara VanDerveer and Peter Higgs have not only achieved excellence in basketball coaching and theoretical physics, respectively, but they have also inspired countless individuals to pursue their passions with dedication, humility, and perseverance. Their legacies will continue to influence and motivate future generations, proving that true greatness lies not just in what one achieves, but in the lives one touches along the way. In the realm of academia and social change, Lois Bryson, as reported by the Sydney Morning Herald, stood out as a beacon of inspiration and transformation. Not your typical academic, Bryson, an emeritus professor and fervent feminist, left an indelible mark on the Australian landscape with her pioneering work, notably the Australian longitudinal study on women's health. Initiated in 1994, this groundbreaking study, which now boasts over 57,000 participants, delved into the myriad factors affecting women's health and well-being. Through her dedication, Bryson's work transcended the academic sphere, significantly influencing government policy and championing the causes of equity, rights, and social justice. Her contributions were not only recognized within Australia, as evidenced by her receiving the Australian Centenary Medal in 2001, but also on an international scale, particularly through her critical examination of welfare states in her 1992 publication, Welfare and the State, Who Benefits? Bryson's legacy, characterized by her commitment to creating tangible change and her role in guiding institutions like the Australian Institute of Family Studies, cements her place as a transformative figure in both academia and the broader fight for social justice. Shifting focus to the geopolitical arena, the South China Morning Post sheds light on Japan's strategic advancements with the transformation of the Kaga warship into the nation's first full aircraft carrier since World War II. This significant upgrade, which includes the capability to deploy the vertical takeoff variant of the F-35 Lightning II stealth fighter, marks a pivotal moment in Japan's military evolution. While the Kaga, in isolation, might not redefine regional power dynamics, it symbolizes Japan's growing military capabilities and its enhanced ability to collaborate with the United States and other regional forces. This development, as analyzed by Robert Dujarric of the Institute of Contemporary Asian Studies at Temple University in Tokyo, underscores Japan's aspirations to align its military prowess with that of the world's leading powers, colloquially referred to as getting some of the same toys as the big boys. From the annals of history and the relationship between humans and animals, the New York Times brings to light an intriguing discovery in South America that offers a glimpse into the ancient coexistence of humans and foxes. Archaeologists unearthed the nearly complete skeleton of an extinct fox in northwestern Patagonia, suggesting that these creatures were not just contemporaneous with early human communities but were perhaps an integral part of them. This finding is particularly remarkable given that most archaeological evidence of South American canids typically comprises isolated bones or teeth. The intentional burial of the fox alongside humans adds a fascinating layer to our understanding of the domestication and companionship of canines throughout history. It challenges and enriches our perceptions of the relationships between humans and the animal kingdom, illustrating a long-standing bond that predates many previously held notions of domestication. These stories, spanning the spheres of social justice, military strategy, and ancient human-animal relationships, illuminate the diverse and dynamic nature of our world. From Lois Bryson's impactful research and advocacy for women's health and social equity in Australia, through Japan's strategic military advancements, to the archaeological discoveries in South America that reveal ancient bonds between humans and foxes, each narrative contributes to a richer understanding of the complexities and interconnectedness of our global society. In a world constantly evolving with new research and findings, the realms of health, justice, and education continue to capture our attention with stories that both inspire and caution us. From groundbreaking studies that challenge existing norms to tragic events that call for reflection and change, these stories unfold across various platforms, including Yahoo US, offering insights and lessons for us all. One such revelation comes from the health sector, where a new study has shed light on hormone replacement therapy, HRT, for women older than 65. Traditionally, there's been a cloud of uncertainty and underutilization surrounding HRT, despite it being the most effective treatment for managing intense menopausal symptoms like hot flashes. Astonishingly, research highlighted that in 2020, a mere 6.86% of women had a prescription for HT. However, the tide seems to be turning with recent findings published in Menopause, the Journal of the Menopause Society. This study meticulously analyzed data from 10 million senior women on Medicare between 2007 and 2020, unraveling that the potential risks associated with hormone therapy after age 65 vary significantly by type, route, and dose. The conclusion? There's no one-size-fits-all rule for discontinuing hormone therapy based on age alone. Furthermore, it emphasizes the importance of low-dose and non-oral forms of hormone therapy as women age, potentially offering a beacon of hope for many battling the symptoms of menopause. Transitioning from the realm of health to a sobering narrative from Florida, we encounter a heart-wrenching incident underscoring the devastating consequences of drunk driving. In July 2023, Leslie Garrett, a 41-year-old repeat DUI offender, was sentenced to 23 years in prison for a crash that claimed the lives of a father and son en route to a college orientation. Garrett, found guilty of 2 counts of DUI manslaughter, ran a red light, colliding with the victim's vehicle at a horrifying speed of 87 to 94 miles per hour. The impact caused the car to veer off the road and overturn multiple times. Even 5 hours post-crash, Garrett's blood alcohol content remained above the legal limit. This tragedy not only highlights the irreversible damage caused by reckless decisions but also serves as a stark reminder of the importance of responsible driving. On a more hopeful note, the city of Sioux Falls witnessed a significant moment in its educational landscape with the election of Mark Murren and Gail Swenson to the School District Board of Education. Garnering 24.03% and 23.67% of the vote respectively, these newly elected board members are set to embark on their 2-year terms starting July 8. Their election represents the community's trust and the anticipation of positive changes and advancements in the educational sector. As they prepare to take on their roles, Murren and Swenson stand as symbols of progress and the potential for impactful leadership in shaping the future of education in Sioux Falls. These stories, each unique in its context and implications, weave together a tapestry of human experience that spans the spectrum of life's challenges and triumphs. From the pioneering study that redefines age-old perceptions of hormone therapy for older women, to the tragic reminder of the consequences of impaired driving, and the hopeful narrative of new leadership in education, we are reminded of the complexity and interconnectedness of our world. As we navigate through these stories, they not only inform and educate us but also inspire reflection and action towards creating a better, more understanding, and responsible society. In the world of college basketball, a legend has gracefully exited the court, leaving behind a legacy that will be remembered for generations. Tara VanDerveer, a name synonymous with success in women's basketball, has announced her retirement, closing a chapter on a remarkable 38-season tenure with Stanford and an overall coaching career spanning 45 years. Reported by the Associated Press, VanDerveer's journey in the sport has been nothing short of historic. She not only surpassed Mike Krzyzewski's record but also set a new benchmark with 1,216 victories, a testament to her unparalleled coaching acumen. Her illustrious career includes leading her teams to 3 NCAA titles in 1990, 1992, and most recently in 2021, along with 14 Final Four appearances. Not to forget, she was the guiding force behind the undefeated U.S. women's Olympic team, clinching a gold medal in 1996. As she steps down, Kate Pay, her top assistant, is poised to carry forward the legacy, ensuring the future of Stanford women's basketball is in capable hands. Meanwhile, in a groundbreaking medical achievement that sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, Chinese scientists have reached a new milestone in pig organ transplants for humans. The South China Morning Post reports that doctors in China have successfully transplanted a genetically edited pig's kidney into a brain-dead human recipient. This pioneering operation, a first of its kind in China, could potentially revolutionize the field of organ transplantation. With a dire shortage of human organs available for transplant, xenotransplants, using animal organs, could offer a glimmer of hope for many. Pigs, with their similar metabolisms and organ sizes to humans, are at the forefront of this research. The operation utilized the CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing technology to modify the pig's kidney, making it more compatible with the human body, a step that could significantly ease the organ shortage crisis. In another fascinating discovery, the BBC brings to light evidence that suggests ancient human societies in South America might have had an unusual choice for a pet: foxes. Archaeologists have unearthed a fox buried in a human grave in Patagonia, Argentina, dating back 1,500 years. This finding, coupled with DNA analysis, indicates that these foxes were not merely wild animals but were integrated into the lives of prehistoric hunter-gatherers, sharing meals and possibly companionship. This revelation challenges the long-held belief that dogs were humans' first and only 4-legged companions in the ancient world. Interestingly, another fox of the same species was found in an older grave nearly a decade ago, hinting at a tradition or a special relationship between humans and these medium-sized foxes, which went extinct around 500 years ago. This discovery not only sheds light on the domestication practices of ancient societies but also enriches our understanding of the complex relationships between humans and animals in the past. Each of these stories, from the basketball courts of Stanford to the operating rooms in China, and the ancient graves of Patagonia, showcases the remarkable achievements and discoveries that continue to shape our world. Whether it's breaking records in sports, pushing the boundaries of medical science, or uncovering the mysteries of ancient civilizations, these narratives remind us of the endless possibilities that arise from dedication, innovation, and the quest for knowledge. In a world that constantly evolves and brings new findings to light, recent studies and events have captivated public attention, stirring conversations around health, commemoration, and societal behaviors. From the corridors of the UK's National Health Service to the vibrant campus of the University of Central Florida, and across the globe to Australia, these stories shed light on the complexities and nuances of human experiences. Al Jazeera recently reported on a landmark review commissioned by the UK's National Health Service, NHS, which has raised eyebrows and sparked debates across the medical and social spheres. The review meticulously examined the evidence supporting medical interventions for young people who are questioning their gender identity. What it found was startling: the evidence was described as remarkably weak. The long-term health effects of hormone treatments, a path many teenagers consider, are still shrouded in uncertainty. The review emphasized that such interventions should be approached with extreme caution, noting that puberty blockers, a common treatment, do not necessarily relieve gender dysphoria or enhance body satisfaction. Furthermore, the review highlighted a significant gap in understanding the effects of these treatments on psychological well-being, cognitive development, and fertility. This revelation calls for a deeper dive into the implications of gender care for youth, urging a cautious and well-informed approach. Meanwhile, in a touching tribute to lives cut short, Yahoo US covered the University of Central Florida's, UCF, annual Eternal Night ceremony. This solemn event commemorates students who have passed away during the academic year, offering a space for reflection and remembrance. Among those honored was Jacob Lloyd, a young man who tragically lost his life in a car accident while en route to UCF orientation with his father in 2023. The ceremony, described by Lloyd's mother as incredibly special, underscores the university's commitment to acknowledging and remembering its students, making it a unique institution that provides such a memorial service. This act of remembrance not only offers solace to grieving families but also strengthens the community's bond, highlighting the importance of acknowledging loss and celebrating the lives of those who have departed. On a different note, the Australian Broadcasting Corporation delved into the intimate lives of Australians, revealing the country's standing as the second most promiscuous nation globally, according to a study by the World Population Review. Australians aged between 25 and 44 boast an average of 13.3 lifetime sexual partners, trailing only behind Turkey. However, the study also uncovers a shift in sexual activity, with Australians engaging in sex less frequently than in the past, from twice per week 30 years ago to 1.5 times per week now. This decline prompts a reflection on the changing dynamics of sexual relationships and the factors influencing these trends. Additionally, the study sheds light on how cultural attitudes towards premarital sex and marriage rules can significantly impact the number of sexual partners individuals have, offering a glimpse into the complex interplay between societal norms and personal behaviors. These stories, each from different corners of the globe and touching on diverse aspects of human life, highlight the ongoing challenges, changes, and celebrations within our societies. From the cautious approach needed in gender care for youth in the UK, the poignant remembrance of lost lives at UCF, to the evolving sexual behaviors in Australia, these narratives underscore the richness and complexity of the human experience. As we navigate these issues, it's crucial to foster understanding, compassion, and informed decision-making, ensuring that we honor the past, address the present, and look towards a better future. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email,